Struggling. Uh, I woke up about 2 hours ago and I have not been able to get this dream out of my head. And I know it's going to sound like I'm even crazier than what I am. I know I'm crazy. I got that. But I can't. I just want to talk about dreams. So if you're awake, jump on. Let's have a discussion about dreams. Where's Maggie? I need Mags. Where's Melly Joe? Where's Where's Jay Badass? Do you guys ever have dreams? Rose Petal, hello. Hey, honey, how are you? Rose Petal, I had this really crazy dreams, which I have bad, crazy dreams anyways. And I've been up for about 2 hours and I'm just can't figure it out. I try to figure out my dreams, which is a dumb thing to do because dreams are just dreams, I think. I don't know if they have meaning, but in the Bible they had meaning. So maybe mine have meaning. I don't know. But they affect me. A lot of my dreams will affect me. And I have to think through them and figure out what they mean because I have to overprocess. Hello. Hi, Mary Jane Doe. Hi, Joyce. How are you guys? How are y'all? I'm just sitting out smoking and toking out here with my Earl Grey tea, which I creeped off of one of the hotels I was staying at. I've never tasted Earl Grey tea, and I didn't want to buy any because I've heard good reviews, bad reviews. So they had that kind of tea in one of the hotels. I was like, I'm going to take these home with me and see if I like them. And then if I like them, I can buy some. But if I don't like them, I'm not going to buy them. So I'm just out here smoking until you're stoned. Well, that's nice. Lindley, hello. You have weird dreams too, Rose Petal? No, the hot tub's over there. Not in the hot tub. But I will say, Mary Jane Dow, this doesn't happen often, not going to lie. So I took a shower today. Not that that doesn't happen. That's not what I'm meaning. Took a shower today because I wanted to really condition my hair. And when I woke up, my hair still looked good. I was like, oh my God. So at least I was dreaming with great hair. And I have a drop of makeup on and I look totally like a scrub, but I'm having great hair. So you can't get in the hot tub when you're having great hair. Hopefully it lasts till tomorrow. So I'm out here smoking, toking, drinking my Earl Grey tea, which, by the way, is fabulous. You guys, if you like tea, it's got I've got the black. It's the black tea. But it still tastes like, oh, there's Simba, you guys. Wednesday's giving Simba hell. Earl Grey tea, the black, tastes like it has some kind of spice in it, and I can't figure it out. And then I looked at the package, and there was nothing on the package as to what was in it other than it's just black tea from somewhere. And, but I can taste something in it, and I don't know what it is. But it's good. It's really good. You don't hardly dream at all anymore. Wow. See, I see a lot of people say that. I wonder if you just can't remember your dreams. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't feel like sitting at the computer. It's too nice of a night. And I want to smoke. I wonder if it's less frequent as you get older. I don't know. Hi, C. How are you, baby? So let me tell you guys about this dream I had. It was odd. Nobody really cares. I know. But so I, did my thing, went to bed, And I had planned just to try to sleep through the night, see how that worked out for me. Obviously not good. Because I was disturbed by this dream. And it was, my sister had told me that she was going back to Germany. I couldn't tell if they were still in the military or not. She's like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go." And the next thing I know, I'm on a plane. I mean, it was like within hours after she told me everybody's going back to Germany that we were on a plane. Well, then I fell asleep, so I guess I fell into a deeper sleep at that point. And I woke up and I looked out the window and I could tell I was on the ground and there was snow on the ground. And I asked my sister, who was sitting like seats up ahead of me, I was sitting by myself. And I said, "Are we in Germany?" And she's like, "Yeah, you fell asleep, slept through the whole thing." And I was like, "Wow. All right, well, that's good." Right? So then I'm looking around the plane and I see my mom. My mom got up and went to the restroom on the plane. I didn't say nothing to her. I just saw my mom get up. Now, those of you that are here all the time, you know that my mom's deceased. She went to the restroom. She left the restroom, went and sat back down by my sister. And the next thing I know, we're off this plane. And we're in this room, like this house, waiting for whoever was supposed to pick us up to get to us to wherever we're supposed to go. And I looked around me and I was like, I don't have nothing that belongs to me. I don't have my purse. I don't have my medicine. I don't have clothing. I packed all you people up and I forgot about myself. So I went to my sister. Damn it, I said I would map out the old address. Hello, I'll see true crime. Alberto, hello. Sub up. So I told my sister, I was like, how come I don't have any, I didn't pack myself nothing. Like, what am I supposed to do? And what I was worried about the most was my medication. And I was like, I need my medicine. So we ended up finding a pharmacy, which oddly stocked my medication without a prescription, and I got it. Then I was walking along with her, like, and it hit me all of the sudden because she said we're going to go do something or whatever, and I guess it was going to cost money. And I looked at her and I said her name, and I said, I don't have anything. I don't have any money. I don't have anything. And it was the most saddest feeling to me. And I was like, I really like don't have anything. And she's like, yes, you do. And I was like, no, I really don't. I don't even have my purse. And she said, no, I've been doing some research. You have money. And I was like, oh, I have money? And she's like, yeah, you got money. Just leave it to me. So then she puts her arm around me like she normally does, and we went to walking. Well, then I realized I'm a smoker in this dream, right? Because the guy out of the blue offers me a cigarette. No kidding. This is what happens. The guy out of the blue offers me a cigarette. I really didn't want it, but I took it, and I was like, thank you so much. Oh my God, I don't even have cigarettes, right? See, I don't know. I talked to him for a minute. Don't even remember what that was about, but he was a nice older gentleman. And then I ended out on this little porch, and I looked around, and it was mainly just grass and woods and stuff like that. And for the first time in my life, you guys, honest to God, I know no one cares. I know. I said that before you got here. So if you're going to say something, Fishbone, if you're going to say something, you got to get her earlier. I already said that. So for the first time in my life, when I stepped out there on that little deck thing to smoke, I felt like, oh my God, I'm all alone. Like I have nobody in this world. I have nobody. And I realized at that point, like, what my sister meant was by me having money was that I was divorced from my first husband and that I had money from that marriage, right? Inspirational bees, hello. So then that started making sense to me, which is farthest from the truth, but it sounded good in my dream. And then I walked back up to my sister and I was like, hey, I'm alone here. Like, what's happening? Like, my kids aren't here. And I don't have anybody. My grands are not, nobody's here. I'm just here by myself. And she's like, well, we're going to help you with that. I was like, well, where's mom? And she said, well, I don't think mom's coming. I was like, but mom did come. She was in the plane. And she said, no, Lene, she's not coming. And that's when I realized that she was trying to tell me that my mom was deceased and that I had just thought, thought that in my mind or whatever. Ann's place, hello. Jason, hi. So then I walked outside what looked like to be a tarmac outside of this building we were in. Y'all, I'm not lying to you. My dad was in a wheelchair. Now, I think that was part of the dream because the trip we were just on and he was having to be in the wheelchair so we could get around the damn airport, which I'm thankful for because I didn't have to stand in line. But sitting next to him in another wheelchair was my sister. You guys, I've only dreamed of my sister after she died this is the third time. And she was sitting in a wheelchair and she had this long, flowy red dress on. Now, if you knew my sister who passed and I, total opposites, complete. It's like we didn't even come from the same family. She was bougie. Her makeup was always to the T. I don't think I've ever seen my sister in leggings or a sweatshirt. And that's me, right? Jeans, leggings, sweatshirt, t-shirt. That's me. My sister, oh no. Homegirl dressed like impeccably at all times. Beautiful. My sister was beautiful at all times. And I'm not just saying that because my sister's passed. That's really who she was. Really. I don't know how that passed me because I'm not that girl. But she was. So in the dream, she was in this long, flowy red dress. And of course, she was beautiful, makeup beautiful. And I ran up and I hugged her. And I was like, Deb, because my sister's name was Debbie. And I said, Deb, you got to stay with me. I'm all alone. I'm all alone here. And she said, well, honey, I can't stay that long. I just came to see you. And I was like, I'm alone, though. You can't leave me. Mom's not here. And I don't know what I was thinking my other sister's family was doing. I guess they were leaving, but I was like, I'm all alone. And she said, you're not alone. And then I woke up. And now I'm trying to figure out what the hell this freaking dream means. I tried to explain it to somebody and, just to verbalize it and talk about it. And they're like, well, I don't know what that means, but if you figure it out, let me know. And I'm just like, you don't care either, but it's okay. But that's who I am. If I have these weird dreams, like I have to figure them out. I have to. I even so much used to talk to this lady who said this was 20 years ago, you guys, because my dreams have always been so weird and cryptic and weird. And she used to say that she could read dreams and she had this book, like really thick book of dreams. And so I'd call her up whenever something weird happened and she would interpret it and I would fall into it like a mad woman, like just trying to grasp, my dream and make sense because I have to make sense of everything. So dumb. Kaz home, hello. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being here, you guys. It's really nothing. It's really just stupid. I'm not dealing with the alone thing at all. It's a struggle with myself. I get dreams that come true, hate them. Well, my dreams are so vivid and so scary. Not as in like horror scary, but like they affect me so much. I literally, if I remember to when I go to sleep, I pray that I don't dream. Literally, because I don't want to dream because they're terrible. Like that doesn't sound like a terrible dream to you guys, but it really just affects me. Especially since my sister was there, my mom was there, and none of this makes any sense. And I've never really, honestly, never in my life have I ever felt alone. And in that dream, I knew what that felt like. You think they came to visit me? I don't know if that's possible, but I think that I do believe that God can send you comfort, when you're missing family. And I miss them, you know, I really do. I dream about people, funerals 2 or 3 weeks before they pass. Oh, God, Ann, don't be dreaming about me, girl. I'm going to tell you what, if you ever call and tell me you dreamed about my funeral, I'll be staying in bed the whole time in a bubble wrap. Which probably would be how I would die. Oh, my God. Bye, Jay. Bye, Jay, Leon. Clap yourself, fucker. Yeah, I don't like... I just would, even if it's a beautiful dream, happy dream, whatever, I would just rather not dream. You'll teach me how to season food, little mama. How old are you, honey? Does your mama know you talking like that? Do you actually get any action from talking like that? Do girls really follow you and want to be loved by you for talking like that? I'm just curious. Does it work? I dream real life alternative outcomes. Freaks me out. How do you know I'm even married? And he's Caucasian. Oh, so you don't like Caucasians? You got to learn how to spell it first. See, you're just a little boy. You're just a little boy. And little boys play with little girls. And here, we're adults. So, none of that is smooth talk. It's gross. You're gross. And one day you'll grow up. You'll grow up. You'll grow up. You'll be okay. You're obviously getting a lot because you're hanging out on YouTube. Did that fix Top Chat? Is anybody out? Now I see what you guys are talking about. Because I don't have the buttons either for Top Chat. Do you guys? Wait, what's this do? Share, cancel. No. With Melly Joe mentioned to me that maybe it was because when I'm using StreamYard, I stream a banner at the top that took away the top chat or the live chat. Do you guys have it? Because I don't have it either now. God. That's pleasant. You have where's yours at, Lindley? Do you have an iPhone? And where are you finding it? Because it's not on mine anymore either. And if you don't mind doing it for me, I'm scared to touch any buttons on this thing. You can block him. Jack. Hello, honey. Good comeback. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, if jerks come in here like that, if you've got a wrench, get rid of them. You don't even have to talk to me about it. I've been okay, Miss Joyce. How have you been in your new married life? I'm sitting out here smoking and toking. Tobacco, that is. With Newt Stiffer. Wednesday's right there. She's been giving Simba hell. I'm not kidding you. Poor Simba. Good morning, Jack. I hope you're well, honey. Married life treating you good, Miss Joyce? Y'all hear the trains? Being out here in like the rural, I swear that train is about 3 miles away from us. And you could still hear it. I think it's beautiful because it's far enough away not to like bug me. Although you get used to noises around you, but it's close enough where I feel like I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Where's that train going? Wednesday. Hi, Wednesday. Oh, hi. Bye, Wednesday. Hi, Newt. You're not on StreamYard, are you? My screen looks like you are just in YouTube. I am just in YouTube because I wanted to sit out here and smoke. And I didn't want to sit at the desk. Sometimes I feel like I am. I'll show you the desk I'll show you where the desk is in a minute that I'm normally sitting at when we go live on StreamYard. And sometimes it just feels like I'm in a hole, like I don't know, I'm caged. Does that make sense? You miss the train sounds. I love train sounds. I always wonder where I think these ones out here are just cargo trains, so they're not really going anywhere, but in my mind I can make myself think that they're going somewhere. I have an iPhone and there's 3 dots. See, I don't have that. The 3 dots, top right. If you pass that and go down to chat filter, you can change it. So the 3 dots on mine are down in the bottom right-hand corner. But if I click them, it only says share and cancel. That's it. So it's not given a place to be out of top chat. I don't know. I'm probably in top chat. Thank you, Anne. She's something. I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't want to live without a Wednesday. She brings me happiness. She doesn't bring Simba too much happiness. Most of the time she'll leave him alone, but there are just sometimes she wants to be a kitten and play. And Simba's an old guy. Oh, made you a song and it made you cry. I'm sorry, bees. Hopefully it was a good cry. Lunch Lady's done that to me a couple of times, and it's always been a good cry, and some of those songs can be emotional. I smoke in my room, and if they don't like it, they can leave. I always smoke outside. Even if someone's riding in my car with me and they're a non-smoker, I won't smoke in my car when they're there. That's just who I am. I don't want to be offensive to people. In my house, my mom used to smoke, and back in the day. And every time I went to her house, like my ex-husband used to smoke in the house. And every time I went to my mom's house, I was like, Mom, why doesn't your house smell? Your house never smells like smoke. Mine smells like smoke. And she told me, she said, Lene, you got to clean your ashtrays like every other cigarette. You got to make sure that you're vacuuming all the time and wiping down the windows because this. And after that, I was just like, dude, you got to start smoking outside because I don't want the smell. My mom's house smells great. So I've always smoked outside. Lindley's on BRB. I have Android and can't find all the chat. Yeah, I can't find it. I see the dots. I don't know what happened. Something's happened. I haven't touched any of the, what do you call them? I haven't touched any, I can't even think. Maggie! Guys, I have been screaming. I was stuck in top chat and couldn't see anyone chatting, but I found what I needed. Maggie, what are you doing? Hello. Hi. I miss you. Go home. Hang out with me. Do you have the 3 dots in the top corner, Maggie? Because some of us are still stuck in top chat. I was happy for both verdict today on both trials. Joyce, I heard that Leilani was found guilty on all counts. I did not hear, is it the suitcase trial you're talking about? Was she found guilty as well? My home is my rules. Go in. I have 2 6-month-old silver bangle hair. Their markings are so damn beautiful. Send me pictures. Debs is telling you you're not alone because you have me, girl. Aww. I know. I have all of you. I don't feel alone, but that was the first time I ever felt, like literally felt alone. Because you guys know I like my alone time. Lene, try fabric softener sheets on the back of fans. Oh, no, I don't smoke in the house, so I don't worry about it. My house smells delish. I burn candles all the time, and I'm a fanatical cleaner. Fanatical. It's disgusting. Hooray, it's Maggie. Is anybody else stuck in top chat? My in-laws never come for a visit because I won't remove my pets out when they want to visit. Oh, no, Anne. You guys know my dogs have their own, they stay in this living room with me, and that's their couch. And if people want to sit in my living room when they visit and they try to shoo my dog from their couch, I'm like, oh, negative. No, that's their couch. They live here. Pull you up a chair, go sit in the computer chair, do something, but we're not removing the animals. They live here. I'm sorted, girl. I did it. Press the top. See, we don't have top 3 dots. Mine are down on the bottom. Are you on your phone? Yeah. Sarah, the suitcase was found. Awesome. She's such a bitch. I mean, truly the perfect word to describe Sarah is straight up bitch. She went through 8 lawyers. When you got 8 people that are like begging the judge to take you off of the case, you needed to look in the mirror about 5 lawyers ago. Yeah, Mags, I wanted to sit outside. It's nice out here. I'm starting to get a little bit cool, but I wanted to sit outside. I didn't want to sit in the corner. Nobody puts Lene in the corner. That's what Jay Brad says. So they haven't visited in years, and it suits me fine. Well, then it's a win-win for everybody, but I don't believe in that. I never, when I go to someone's house and they're like, hold on, let me put the animal away. I'm like, no, don't. It's fine. Unless it's going to bite me, then I'll just stay out here. But, I mean, that's their home. Getting dried and listening to you. What's the plan today, Mags? Are you going to go sit in the sun? Are you going to go walk around? What you going to do? Are you going to shop? You shopping? Yes, I feel the same. My dogs are my children. Jack, that's the way it should be. Not a lot of people think, and I'm not going to lie. You guys know, I'm not going to lie. Before I had Cheyenne, my first golden retriever, I always wondered why people said stuff like, my daughter would say, no, I got to get home to my dogs, Mom. I gotta do this with my dogs. My dogs. I'm like, they're dogs. Then I got Cheyenne, and she was my heart and soul. And then I got Newt and little girl. And I know exactly what that, I know what it feels like to invite an animal into your family now. And so, of course, I'm like, no, I can't leave my dogs alone for that long. And my dogs miss me. And, and people probably think I use it as an excuse, but I'm not. I'm not. They're my babies. If they had thumbs, they could do it themselves, but they don't have thumbs. Listen, Lene, it's Maggie Boone here. Looking sideways at Alec in the big suitcase. Oh, girl! He wouldn't fit in that suitcase. Don't you put honey in a suitcase. Leilani was found guilty on all 19 charges. Couldn't have happened to a better girl. No, they're considered pets, so dirty they won't be in the same room as them. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Mine too, Jack. It's my baby's, right? I would definitely call Boone a see you next Tuesday heartless POS. I know. And listening to that tape of him begging her to get him out of that suitcase, knowing he was a little guy, but still, he couldn't move. He basically asphyxiated himself. And to have someone beg you like that and you feel nothing, I've never been that drunk that I could care less about people. And I've been pretty drunk. He side-eye in the cabin one because I fit in that. Maggie, stay away from the suitcases. Bees. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I will look at the pictures since I'm off here. I cheered when Leilani got guilty of all 19 for the first time she had real yeah, she only had real tears because of herself. For herself. It wasn't for her son. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to buy me some of that gray Earl Grey tea. Oh, y'all want to see my, hold on. I'll show you my posh, wallpaper. This lighting is terrible. Isn't that gorgeous? Y'all, I'm so posh. Who knew? It looks like it just should have always been there. That only took my sister and I 5.5 hours to do because we were busy watching Kirsten and York. That's where I normally sit. So see, being shoved in the corner, looking out the window, that's decent. But this is, I can't read the chat as good, but this is more comfortable. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. So my name is Anichka, and I'm an English cream golden. So I'm the typical bratty little sister. You're not jumping. No, get down. There's Newt tearing up a sock he found. Actually, he won it the other day. I tried to get it from him, and he was like negative, and I was like, you can have it. Forrester, hello. You drink that tea? It's the first time I've had it. Yeah, I got it from Melly Joe. Has Newt got your socks? Yeah, he brought it back in to tear it up in here. This is what I do. I let them bring in like wood. I let them bring in wood or give them a sock or an old dish rag and stuff and let them chew and shred. Look at Anichka. See, now they're going to fight over it. And I let them just shred it around the living room, and then I have to like sweep up the carpet and stuff twice a day. Thank you, Forrester. I appreciate it. No, I like the Earl Grey tea. You guys got to start drinking the Earl Grey tea. She does smile. That's the thing about Goldens. They do smile. Except for Newt when he's mad at her because she took his sock. Go get your ball, Newt. Go get it. You go find it. Go get it. Let them be dogs, right? And you know, I could get them. I've they've got plenty of balls, they've got plenty of toys, but their favorite thing is just to shred material. So I give them, little girl, get down. I give them old socks, or if I can't find the mate, it goes right to the dog so they could shred it. I give them, if my dish rags are getting ratty, I just give it to them. Or they just go over and pick one out themselves, you know, off the oven. Let them have freedoms. It builds their confidence. Right. Right. She's just teasing Newt. She wants him to. Now, Wednesday is her baby. Wednesday's always with her. Newt will clean up Wednesday and but he doesn't love on her. Wednesday always sleeps with little girl. They look a bit lonely. You should get another dog. Well, I did. I had Cheyenne. Cheyenne was my first retriever, and she passed this spring. So I had three. I had three Goldens, yeah. Y'all hit that like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Hit the like for me if you don't mind. Melly Joe, did the top chat get better for you? Because I checked the settings. Nothing has changed in settings, but now that I'm on the phone, doing this on the phone, I don't have top chats. I can't get out of top chat either. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Lene. It's terrible feeling when you lose a dog. It was really, yeah. And, you know, I'm not alone in that. I mean, people lose animals every day, and but that was the animal that was the closest that I've ever been to any animal was Cheyenne. She was a trained service dog and or therapy dog. She went to work with me at least 3 days a week to the old folks' home and hung out with them. She was always with me. I drove a 2-seater truck that everybody tried to make me get rid of, that I didn't want to get rid of because the only person that could ride with me was Cheyenne. And if you tried to ride with me and move Cheyenne over, I was like, no, that's Cheyenne's side. Sorry, get your own car. I was very adamant about it. So when I knew about a month prior that Cheyenne was leaving, and I stayed online. Every night, Cheyenne would wake me up. She didn't want me at nighttime. I guess it was harder for her at night because she did not allow me to sleep at night. And she wanted me to come in the living room with her. So I would just go live. And we'd all sit together with Cheyenne and, you know. And then one day, I knew the morning I got up that was going to be the last day with Shy Girl. And so, I don't know, something told me that she was going to go. And I did a live, and I was watching her. She was laying next to me. And I was watching to her, and I was listening to her breathing. And she had quit eating like 2 or 3 days prior. And she was just wanted to lay next to me. And I got offline. And I think I told everybody in chat that I thought Shy was going to be leaving soon that day. And I got offline, and it wasn't 10 minutes later that she took her last breath. But it was, I did some research on it, you know, because I didn't know what to do with my other dogs. Like, should I put them up? Should I put them in a room so they're not affected or whatever? And the research I did said, no, let them be a part of it. That way they can mourn too. And they're not just wondering, well, what happened? Where'd they go? You know, where did Cheyenne go? So The my other two dogs were in here with her the whole time. As soon as Cheyenne passed, Anichka, little girl right there, she went over and laid next to Cheyenne. I mean, just laid right in with her, and Newt went over and licked her whole face. And it was beautiful. I'm not going to lie, it was beautiful. I cried, and I mean, but it wasn't like, I feel like I was given a gift by knowing she was leaving and how I did it with my other dogs, you know? And so I got her brush and I got her ear care and I got her paw care, and I sat on the floor with her and I brushed all of her hair out one last time. I cleaned her ears one last time. I cleaned her paws. I cut her nails because it took like an hour and a half for Beefcake to get home, and he had called the vet to let him know that Shy had passed and that we would be bringing her. So I wanted her clean. I wanted her to be pretty and smell good. So I cleaned her all up, and little girl, you're not supposed to jump. Get down, little girl. So I got to spend about an hour and a half with her with the other dogs, and probably about, they only stayed with Shy for about 30 minutes, and then they went on to being their dogs and playing together. And do you know, Newt has never mourned her. I didn't expect Anichka to mourn her as much because she didn't grow, she was young. So, but Newt had lived his whole life with Cheyenne. This is what we do. We'll just sit here. They'll spend, I'm not kidding you, 15 or 20 minutes in a standoff with something in their mouth. It's hysterical. But Newt is the type of dog that he wants all the animals and me in the same room. So he herds us. He'll follow us around, make sure we're all in this. So I really thought he was going to mourn Shy, and he didn't. It was like he knew. And so it was a sad but such a beautiful, I wouldn't have had it any other way. No, it was so beautiful. I loved it. I loved being with her and having my other pups around her, and she knew she was loved. She was the most awesome dog. You can change it to all messages. I can't. When I hit that three dot thing, it either says to share this or it says to turn it off. Lost our old dog. Wait, we lost our old dog to a house fire. Oh my God. Supposedly he got out, but he was never found in the rubble or around the property. Forrester, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. That is terrible. Look, I know that, letting your animal go is a terrible, terrible thing, but little girl, thank you. Can you get down? Can you get down? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, sister. Little girl. This one right here, I'm telling you, this one is a bratty little sister. Sam is the bratty little sister. I don't listen. See, I don't listen. That's because I'm the baby around here and we let her get away with murder. Yeah, we let you get away with murder. Get down. Go get your ball. You go get it, Anichka. Go get your ball. Get down. Hello, 01. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. She is waiting for you, Lene. No way God created such a magnificent creatures only to dwell as a spark. Oh, listen, Jack. I am a firm believer that all dogs, cats, birds, all animals go to heaven. There's no way God created, you're right. There's no way God created that and brings us so much joy. Because these animals, I'm not lying to you. These are my world. These right here, this is my life, my world. This is what we do. I sit and I talk to dogs all day. That's what I do. I am well. Moderate you. How about you sub up? Let's take baby steps here. Let's develop a relationship, oh one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I love those French doors too. Thank you. Millie Jo, accordingly, I changed on my iPad. There's nowhere you can change it from top chat. See, that had to wonder why. I don't know. I mean, they don't make a lick of sense. Unless either iPhone is doing some kind of data or some kind of upgrade or something. You think it's iPhone or you think it's YouTube? Never trust anyone who doesn't speak dog. That's right. I'm the golden whisperer. I know I am. Nunu, you're going to put a hole in it. No, this is my life right here. We hang out in this room, and I think they do the cutest things. Oh, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Can you hit the like for me? Bees, you miss your doggy. Go get you another one. I'm hoping that one right there is going to, I'll be breeding her hopefully in January at the latest. It's 1 a.m. Time to make coffee. Me too. Are you making regular coffee or are you making Keurig coffee? Do you make a whole coffee pot? Rose Petal, you're still at work. You should be getting off pretty soon, right? Gonna give you a puppy. I've never even given my family a puppy. I am ridiculous when it comes to my puppies. I had the last litter in this house. Cheyenne's last litter was here. And I moved out the carpet. It started with so I had a little place for her right there, and she gave birth right there, and the carpet was gone. I had another no, I had the floors down, but I had a bunch of old blankets down. She gave birth right there, and then I put up her, I have like a playpen where she can just come in and out of it for her puppies. Now, all I had at the time was Newt, and Newt always helped with both of Cheyenne's litter. Like the very first baby that Cheyenne had, Newt actually cleaned that baby because Cheyenne got scared after she pushed the first baby out. She jumped out of her box. Newt jumped in the box, and I had the baby in my hands, and Newt cleaned the baby up, got the baby breathing before we could even get Cheyenne back into her whelping box. So I never worried about Newt. He's always helped with the babies and stuff. So I just left the door open, and Newt and her, and she didn't mind Newt going in and out. And Newt and her just took care of those puppies. Well, then the playpen keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Eventually, them puppies, I had it all gated off, all the way to the back door over there, all around here by the fireplace. All that was gated off. And the puppies stayed in here for 8 weeks. And I loved nothing more. I absolutely wish that people would bring me their dogs so that I could be their doula, because I definitely 100% would help that dog birth, and I would take care of them puppies until they're ready to go to their new homes, because I do a lot with them. I do ENS training, which is early neurological stimulation. meaning I make sure to touch them in places that, like their mouths, like always putting my finger in their mouth and playing with their teeth and their tongue so that they're not biters of people. All day long, I've either got fireworks playing in the background or thunderstorms or vacuums, loud noises, stuff like that, so they're not scared of that kind. Because Cheyenne was scared to death of that stuff, and I was like, oh no, I am not raising a dog to be scared of stuff like that. So I always, for my puppies, I always try to give them the best start on life. I potty trained them I used puppy pads and I used a pool where I cut out a part of the plastic kiddie pool so that they could just walk right in and walk out, and it had litter and pebbles and stuff in it. And most of my puppies, if not all, by the time they went home, were completely potty trained. Because if they were inside their gate in here in the living room, they would use the pool. They would just go in there and use that. But most of the time I had them outside, but I was always out there with them. Yeah, so I do a lot, and I make sure that they're papered and all their shots. I do a lot with the puppies, that's for sure. I love it. I love it so much. 8 a.m. we'll have a cup of Earl Grey tea. Does that keep you awake more so than coffee? Because I find that tea keeps me awake more than coffee. Raider Rich. Hello, honey. Only about an hour to go. Whoop, whoop. Indigo, hello. What? Coffee is your speed. Oh, see, I could drink coffee all day long and still go take a nap. But if I drink tea, zing, I'm up. What's the star in the circle behind the wrench? Different colors. What's the star in the wrench? Mel, whatever. Girl. Did you get my message? Have your ears been burning? Everybody's been talking about you on these streets, Mel. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? The star in the circle, Jack, is they're members of the channel, and the color is how long they've been members for. Because we've missed you, Mel. I don't think you've done anything unless you have something to tell us. Do you have something to tell us? Where have you been? What you been doing? What's been happening? Are you okay? Have you been sick? Are you all right? We want to know. Tell us. Oh, just life. Oh, how boring. I'm glad you haven't been sick, but how boring, just life. Should we go smoke? We should go smoke. Let's go smoke. Come on, Newtstifer. Well, let me show y'all Simba. Buddy, Simba. Nobody ever really gets to see Simba. It's because he's old, you guys. I think he's 16 or 17 now. I have to do the math. And Wednesday just gives him hell. Poor guy. Simba. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's just an old guy. So I make them leave him alone because his nerves are shot. Don't mess with Simba. Nothing exciting. I'm about to pull everything from my bedroom because it's being painted and new carpet. Whoop, whoop. Only been waiting nearly a year since it flooded in my room. Oh, God. Lene, I would have paid you 10 times over to have my Jessie have confidence and no fear. Loud noises. You should do it, Lene. Get into it, girl. I really wouldn't mind doing it. And you're right. I would have went away with Jessie. I'd have put all these animals into the car and went away. The problem is the United States, you know, when it's like 4th of July and stuff like that, I mean, you probably have to go to a state that doesn't allow it. But I would have taken care of that baby, and I wouldn't have charged you anything. Got to go to a wedding, so I might do an all-nighter, and guess what? Open bar. What up, Richie? Hakuna Matata. I have to sleep in the front lounge for a week. God help anyone when Cranky Pants gets no sleep. I sleep on the couch a lot. If I have guests, I always sleep on the couch. Always, 100%. Sometimes I think I sleep better on the couch because only one animal at a time can sleep with me, which is usually little girl, of course, because Newt will sleep down on the floor next to me. Get pictures, Richie. Are you going to dress up? If you're dressing up, send me pictures. I like being tucked in my room with my door shut and my little nightlight on because I'm 5. I use a nightlight too. I like having a nightlight on because I get up in the middle of the night. You're just going to trip and fall over something, hit your leg, bang your toes up. Got to have a nightlight. And it's cozy. Richie's on the loose. Thank you, 32 people, for being here. Please hit the like. I hope I have at least 32 likes. I like night lights even like I have it in the bathroom. I have one in the hallway. I have one in in the room I sleep in. And then these lamps I don't ever turn them off. Cuz my dogs and the cats, if they get up at night, they got to be able to see what they're doing. Freeside, hello. Good to see you, Freeside. Surely that's the right Freeside. All the troll accounts that are going around, you guys, of people, which I don't think we get very much of it in here, but oh my God, if you go into someone else's chat, you don't know if you're chatting with the right people. I cannot believe it. Can't believe it. Don't drink too much. I'm a pro. Not many people can hang with me, only experienced drinkers. Well, you go ahead, Richie. I remember the days. I'm glad I'm past it. That's why my wrench has its perks. I've been okay, Mel. I've been okay. I got lost out in the world. A 4-day quick trip to California turned into a 10-day trip everywhere. It seems like everywhere. But I made it home alive. Only paid $220 to get my car out of airport parking after missing my plane for 21 hours. Don't ask. It's on the live. You can watch it. It's terrible. Who misses their flight by 21 hours? Me. I did. But I was having a good time in the cemetery, I gotta say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She was I didn't understand this. So I told you guys the house she lives in, she's always lived in. Since she was 9 years old, her dad bought that house. Her and her dad have always lived together through her marriage, raised her children in that house too. And actually, she has 2 grown children still living in the house with her and her husband now that her dad's passed. She told me yesterday that she was at the DMV getting her name off of her dad's truck. I didn't understand that. Why do you have to do that? Why, if someone dies, you have to take stuff out of your name? I don't get it. Besides the Boone case, I haven't really been on. I've watched bits and pieces, but after the fact, I get it. I get it. I was having serious withdrawals the 10 days I was gone. There was a couple things I did get to catch up on though, but I couldn't be in anybody's chat. I tried to go live. That didn't work out really well. But she got guilty, didn't she? She got found guilty. So that's good. That trial happened fast. I remember I got kicked out on a California Live panel because I said Mexican Chicano mods should have a screwdriver. It was a joke. Sometimes I think humor is lost in YouTube land. Especially if you can't hear their voices. If you can't hear their voices, it's hard. Sometimes I know. Even me, sometimes when people can hear my voice. But because I'm sarcastic and all that. See, this is my life, you guys. This is my life. But I let it happen. So at least 2 times a day, I'm sweeping the floor. So we'll leave that for a little while because they still got some sock to tear up. Anyways, I just don't want y'all thinking that I live in filth. I don't. There she is, the little troublemaking sister. There he is, the ever faithful Newtstifer. I don't know what I was saying. I've thought about going live about 100 times, but then I always get, nope, can't be bothered. Yeah, I think the longer you don't go live, honestly, because it was really, I find I get the scaries the longer I stay off. So like when I took a hiatus for a little while, it was so hard to come back. It was, well, first, because I just didn't want to deal with the bullshit. But second, because it just gets so hard to come back. You just realize, you start doubting yourself, right? You start like, nobody gives a shit. Everybody's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. So I think the longer you stay away, the harder it is to come back. I do. And then you have to get your confidence. Then you have to get your confidence back. You do. And that takes a minute. And I can't even say that I've ever been totally confident, but I feel like the more I do lives, the more, I guess it is confidence. That you just feel more comfortable with it. But if I stay away for 2 to 3 days, oh, those scaries are difficult. They chewed up a sock. I fought with Newt a little bit over it. And then the other day, and then I decided he could just have it. And he brought it back in tonight. So they're taking turns tearing it up. Nope, not pooping fluff. I've never been huge about going live anyways. I miss making content videos. Once I have my energy, we'll do something. That'll be good. Yeah, get to it. That right there is how I found out Wednesday was actually a boy. See, he just lays on his back and he runs the bottom of the couch. And when he swung his hiney out like that one time, I was like, wait, what? Come here. I see your bippy. And sure enough, he's a boy, but I'm calling him a girl still because I can't. Get it, little girl. Get it. I can't quit calling him a girl now. I just can't. It was fast. It was a fast verdict that came in. Wednesday. See, this is what I do, you guys. I just find total humor in what these animals are doing all the time. All right. Okay. No jump. No jump. Little girl. No. Newt. Little girl. No. I was really surprised that they came back to the decision that quick. Jurors have just had enough of these people, I think. Well, that woman is a mess. She was a complete mess. Maybe they came back quick because they were done dealing with her ass. Wednesday. 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 Come here, you little spaz. Newt. Leave him alone. Don't. Do not do it. All right, guys. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Just wanted to get on here. I'm not even thinking about the dream anymore. I'm good. It's gone. I'm never going to figure it out. I'm going to hang out with these dogs, probably clean up this. Well, they got a little bit more to tear up still, so I'll leave it and let them finish tearing it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Hello, DJ. You just walked into a mess with my dogs. That's what you did. And Simba. Blessings to you as well. Thanks, guys, for being here. I will see you guys soon. Be good or be good at it. I'm just going to shut this one down because I don't think I can do any music from here. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Talk to you later. Bye.